This is a focus on the core. We're going to work on here, okay? You can use a lightweight or a tissue box or a Pilates block, okay? They're basically really a prop, but the lightweight will add a little bit more resistance. So let's just warm up the abs. I do like to warm them up in some plank variation. So we're just going to walk out into a plank. And we're just going to hold that plank. And then we're going to breathe in, breathe out. We're going to take the butt into the air, downward dog. And then we're just going to walk back. And then we're going to restack the spine. So you're just going to keep that going for a few times. Okay. We're going to walk out into the plank. Hold, breathe, downward dog, walk back. And then restack the spine. I'm going to add on to that. So we're going to do 2 mountain climbers. So you're going to walk out, plank, one knee, other knee, downward dog, walk back. We're just warming up. Restack the spine. We're going to do 2 mountain climbers, 2 Spider-Men. So off we go. Walk it out, plank, 2 knees, 1, 2, elbow to knee on one side for Spider-Man, then the other, and then we're just going to walk back and restack the spine. We're going to carry on. We're going to do 2 mountain climbers, 2 Spider-Man, 1 bear plank. So here we go. Knee, knee, elbow to knee, elbow to knee, step into bear plank. Hold, breathe, step back into full plank, downward dog, push back, walk back, and then restack the spine. We're going to go again. Walk it out. Plank. Here we go. 2 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 2 Spider-Man. 1 bear plank. Step it back. Downward dog. Walk back. And then restack the spine. Let's just do 1 more. Okay, we're just warming up. Walk it out. Plank. Are you ready? 2 mountain climbers. 1, 2, Spider-Man. 1, 2, bear plank. Step in. Hold, breathe. Step back. And then just release the knees, toes, and just sit back. We're going to spin around onto the butt. We are going to bring our weight or our block with us. You choose. It needs to be a lightweight, not a heavy weight, okay? So we're going to hold our block in our hand and we are going to lengthen our legs, heels glued to the floor, feet are flexed, feet are in line with your hips and your arms are out in front. You're going to breathe in, breathe out. You're going to go half roll back. Remember, you don't have to have a weight, just a tissue box as a prop. You're going to really glue those heels to the floor. You're going to release the shoulders away from the ears and you're just going to take your arms up towards the ceiling. And then release them back down. And again, up and down. Inhale, exhale, up and down, and then release. And then every time we release, we find the sitting bones in our butt. We lengthen our spine. And we're going to go again. Inhale, exhale, half roll back. Go back as far as you feel those abs are working. Inhale, exhale, arms up to the ceiling. And down. And again. Up. And down. And again. Up. And down. 2 more. Up. And down. Up. And down. And then release. Find those sitting bones. So we're going to do a side twist. We're going to do up, down, twist, middle, and then come forward. Okay, so 1 of each. So here we go. We're going to sink back. We're going to do 1 up. We're going to do down. Then we're going to twist to the side. Arms have to stay straight for this. Twist to the other side and then come forward and then down again. Arm up, arms down, twist, twist, and then coming forward. Now see if you can go back a little bit further into this. Go back, arms up, arms down, twist, twist, and then come forward. And again, sink, arms up, arms down, twist, twist, and then come forward and release the arms, roll those shoulders back. We're going to stay now in the half roll back, and we're going to just continue with the arms up, arms down, twist and twist, okay? I'm going to do as many as we can without stopping. So half roll back, breathe, here we go, arms up, arms down, twist, twist, and again, arms up, arms down, twist, twist, and again, arms up, arms down, twist, twist, and again, arms up, arms down, breathe. We're just going to continue with that. Keep those shoulders away from the ears, breathe. Keep it going, don't give up on me. One more. And then release. You're just going to take your feet as wide as your mat, your arms up to the ceiling on your sitting bones, and then you're just going to fold forward and place your hands on the floor, just allowing to release any tension that you've just got in the back of in your lower back. I'm just going to hold it here. And then release. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down to the floor. And we're going to do some variations coming up, going down, and things like that. Weight or tissue box, Pilates block, whatever you've got. Arms out in front, shoulders away from the ears, and very slowly going back. Very slow, 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 slow. Breathe. You're going to release the head, but you're not going to take the arms overhead. You're going to keep the arms above your head because we're going to come back up, reaching for the feet. Inhale, exhale, coming up. Very easy. That's too easy for you. The arms go above the head. Inhale, exhale, going down. You keep the arms above the head as the head releases. Inhale, exhale, reach for the sky to make it a little bit harder. Coming up. And then reach, and then release. And again, here we go. Reach up, half, not halfway, whole way, all the way down. Release the head. And then we're going to come back up. I'm going to add on to this. Okay, so at the top, we're going to twist to one side, back to the center, twist to the other, and then we're going to go back down. So let's go. Nice and controlled. No dropping. Using the abs. Isolate those abs. Inhale, exhale. You're not using your arms. You're using your abs to come back up. Reach for the sky in your sitting bones, and then you're going to twist. And twist. And then going down. And breathe. And release the head. And we're coming up. Reach for the sky. Are you ready? Twist. Twist. And down again. Use the breath. Inhale, exhale. Use the abs to bring yourself up and reach. I want you to be on your sitting bones before you go for that twist. And twist. And then one more all the way down. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Yes. Find the sitting bones. And then go for that twist. Twist. And then release. Okay, so on the next one, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go down. Go down here or here, okay? It's up to you how challenging you want to make this. You're going to go down. You're going to come up. You're going to lift one leg and pass your weight or your block underneath. And then down. Join in. Here we go. Up. Pass it under. Over and down. And again, Up, under, over, and down. And again, under, over, and down. It doesn't matter which direction you pass it under. I'm passing it from the outside to the inside. Keep it going. Breathe. Couple more. Yes. And again. One more on each side. One more on each side. Here we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then we're just going to come up to sitting. We're going to sit on those sitting bones, widen the legs, reach, 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 and then fold in case there is any tension held in that lower back. Just get rid of it, get rid of it. And breathe. So we're going to do, again, something similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down, we're going to come up, we're going to lift one leg, we're going to reach for the toe, and then you're going to twist the leg away from the leg, and then release yourself down. Okay, join in. Here we go. Up, lift the leg, reach for the toe before you twist away. Bring it in and release. And again, up, twist, and down. And up, twist. Yes. We're going to feel it in the abs tomorrow for sure. Keep going. Oh, yes. Those abs are working hard. They're working hard. You're doing very well. Give me one more on each side. Last one. Excellent, excellent. Let's give ourselves a full body stretch. So you're going to just take the arms up and over. Give yourself a really nice stretch here. And breathe. You're going to pop your weight or your block to one side and you're going to roll onto your tummy. Okay, so we're going to roll over onto our tummy. Legs nice and wide as your mat. We don't need the weight for this one. We're going to work on the lower back extension work, okay? And then we're going to go back to the abs. So forehead onto the floor, arms are extended. We're going to go for lifting one arm and opposite leg off the floor, okay? So inhale, exhale. You're going to lift the arm, lift the leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift and hold and breathe. And lower. Other side. Lift, hold, and lower. Lift, hold, and lower. Lift, hold. Really try and lift that thigh off the floor and the arm. Breathe. And release. Lift. And release. Lift. And release. Lift. And release. Lift. If that's too much for you, just lift the arm. Don't worry too much about the leg if it's too much for you both. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to double time it. So I'm going to speed it up. So it's going to look like lift, lift, join in, lift, lift, and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to go again. So deep breath. Here we go. Lift, 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 lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, yes. Deep breath. Let's go for the Sphinx. So you're going to take your arms into a W. So your elbows are in line with your shoulders and your wrists are in line with your elbows. Your palms, your fingertips are spread. You're going to push into your arms. Inhale, exhale. You're going, into your hands to extend the arms. Lift the chest off the floor, but keep your eye gaze to the floor so you don't hyperextend your neck. This isn't Cobra. This is Sphinx. Now you're going to draw that belly in away from the floor. You're going to inhale, exhale. You're going to release the elbows back down, but keep the belly off the floor. And then release the head. Inhale, exhale, push into the arms. Really extend those arms. You're going to feel it in your lower back. Breathe. Pull that belly in. Come on, pull it away off the floor. And then release the chest. Keep the belly off the floor. Release the elbows. And then release the chest. Inhale, exhale, one more. Push into those hands. Extend those arms. Breathe. And then release. Okay, so we're going to lift the head. We're going to lift the arms. The arms are still in a Sphinx W position. We're going to lift the arms, we'll lift the chest, lift the head. Okay, so are you ready? Inhale, exhale. Here we go. You're going to lift. You're going to hold. And then you're going to release. And again, inhale, exhale. Lift. And release. And again, lift. And release. Okay, we're going to add on to this. You're going to lift. You're going to drive your arms forward. You're going to drive your arms back. You're going to drive your arms forward. You're going to drive your arms back. Forward, back, and then back to the center and release. Okay? So we're just going to do that. We're going to do that for a count of 6. Inhale, exhale. You're going to lift. Arms forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Nearly there. And breathe. One more. And then you're just going to release those hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to push yourself up and back into a rest position. Just sit back on your heels and breathe. Oh, yes. That feels great. You're going to come onto your side. I'd like to do some oblique exercises. And then we're going to move back to the central abs, okay? So for this exercise, you can come all the way down into the palm of your hand. And you can bring your fingertips here in front for balance, but you're just going to lift both legs here. You're going to lift them and then lower them, both legs. So you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you can't lift both legs, lift one leg, but then it becomes a leg exercise rather than an oblique. And then lift and lower. You're on your hip bone and it should feel a little bit uncomfortable. Don't worry too much. Breathe. And because we're going to change it up in a minute. So what you're going to do is you're going to come onto your hand, okay? You can come onto your hand now. You're going to come off the hip bone, but you're going to slightly tilt back. So now you're on your side of your butt cheek. And what you're going to do is take one arm into the air and you're going to lift both legs. But now because you're leaning back, you can get your legs all the way up. You're going to tap the toes and release it back down. And again. That's the one. Remember, you can always come back down and just lift small lifts of the legs. And again. You're on the side of your butt now. Okay? You're on the, if it's too much with both legs, just go for one. Just go for one. But it should be here that you're feeling it. 2 more. 1 more. And then you're just going to come onto your back. And we're going to come onto the other side in a minute. Grab your weight. And then we're just going to give ourselves a full body stretch before we come all the way up. So you're going to flex your feet, weight to the ceiling, coming up. You're going to bring your feet onto the floor for this one. Your weight or your block or your tissue box is in your hand. We're going to go half roll back. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go half roll back. We're going to lift one knee. We're going to pass whatever you have in your hand under. And then it's going to go over the other leg and then under from the side. And over and under and over. You got it? A figure of 8. A figure of 8. Just do this one for now. And I'll show you how to make it harder in a minute. That's the one. You want to make it harder? Don't let the legs touch the floor. You got it? So you got a choice. But you're passing over and under. It's a figure of 8. Keep it going. Watch your lower backs. You're not lengthening the leg, but you are passing over and under if your feet are off the floor. Go back to the other one if this one gets too much. This one gets too much, go back to the other one. Over and under. Figure of 8. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then over to the other side. We're on our other hip now. So let's start with the basic. You're all the way down. You are on your hip bone. Okay. And your fingertips are in front to maintain your balance. And you're just going to lift and lower those legs. That's the one. Just a couple of those. And it does hurt the hip bone. If your hip bone's hurting, you're now in the right position. That's the one. You can't get too high. Now, if you want to make it harder, you come up onto your hand and you lean back. So now you're not on your hip bone, you're on the side of your butt cheek. Arm up to the ceiling because you're going to reach for the toes as those legs come up. And then release. Yes. Remember, you can just do one leg. You don't have to do both. One more. Oh, yes. Onto your butt. We're going to do another figure of 8. Okay. So you can do it with your feet on the floor or your feet off the floor. You can choose. I don't mind. Okay. Or you can just alternate between both. You have to go back into a half roll back. So remember, under, over, under, over, under, over. Make it harder. You just don't let the feet touch the floor. Okay, so under, over, breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're just going to pop your feet onto the floor, pop whatever's in your hand onto the floor. You're going to bring your feet in as close as they will come. You're going to find the sitting bones and just draw those knees in. Give yourself a sitting hug. Really lengthen that spine. Really hug those knees in towards your chest. And just deep breaths in through the nose and through the mouth. Stay there because we've still got Lot. Oh no, we don't have time for lots more, but let's do one more exercise. Okay, let's go for the 3-point sit-up. Okay, now usually we do 3-point sit-up in something like body conditioning or some muscle strength work, but today we're going to do it in our core work, and that means no arms for to help you. Okay, strictly abs. So you're going to isolate those abs. Don't use anything. Let's not use anything. We don't need anything to do this. Your feet are firmly on the floor. Your knees are bent. We're going to lower ourselves down to the floor, and I'll show you how not to use your arms, okay? So you're just going to bring your chin to your chest. You're going to look at your belly, and you're going to tap your fingertips on your hips. But you really do need to bring those shoulders off the floor. It's an upper ab crunch. Then you're going to release the head. Fingertips are going to come above your head, and then you're going to reach for the knees. So most of the back will come up off the floor. Then you're going to lower yourself down again. And inhale, exhale, no arms, purely abs, all the way up, and tap your toes. All right, we're going to go again, okay? At a nice, gentle, controlled speed. Here we go. Hips, release. Knees, release. Feet. Nice and controlled. Now really slow going down, slow it down. It's much harder than doing it fast, okay? So here we go. Hips, really curl up, get those shoulders off the floor. Knees. And all the way up for the toes. Yes. And again. Really slow lowering down. Here we go. Hips. Knees. And toes. Excellent. One more. Now you really are isolating your abs here. Nice and slow going down. Control it. Here we go. Abs. Sorry, hips. Curl up. Ab crunch. All the way for the knees. And then all the way for the toes. Oh my goodness me. And then release. So if you want to stretch out your lower back, I would come into a box position and just do some cat-cows just to release any tension in your lower back. So you're just going to take your shoulders all the way up to the sky, pull the belly in, bring the chin to the chest, really draw everything up, open up the shoulder blades, and then take the stretch into a cow. See that lovely dip in the lower back. Actually, that feels so good. Yes. Hold, breathe, and then take the stretch into the other direction, all the way up into your cat. Breathe. And then all the way into your cow. And then into your neutral back. You can tuck the toes under. You can go straight into a downward dog and then walk yourself back, but come up standing very gently because we've been on the floor a long time.